Morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend and a long weekend. Hopefully, you got some time to rest, be with your families, and just chill out a little bit. So, we are about to wrap up May, which is insane to me. So, we're going into the second half of the year pretty soon. So, before you know it, you will be halfway through the year, and that means hopefully halfway to your goal this year. So, friendly reminder, make sure y'all are looking at your appointment set, held, and closed so that we can make sure that we're on target for y'all to hit your goals for 2026. It's going by fast, so hold on tight. Today, COTD, Linda, what do we have for today? I know we have team meeting, and I believe we're doing creative financing. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. Sorry, Patricia is coming to teach about all about creative financing. So, if people who haven't come on in the morning and you think they need to be in the room, invite them. If you didn't get to hear all of it, come and she's going to talk about some of the cool stuff you can do to get your buyers and sellers to the finish line. So,
I think the just hearing it once isn't going to do the trick, y'all. Like, I think it's important for y'all to continually get this information because it is moving so quickly and things change very quickly. And there's new offerings that come on the market and there's new offerings that are removed from the market. So I would encourage you to listen in on this one so that y'all can get creative. As you know, interest rates are what they are. And we need to make sure that we're speaking to the customer in a way that they have options. So I would encourage you for that. Anything else, Linda? I think we have, don't we have our field day on the 29th? Is that correct?
yep, we're having a cocktail hour with Ryan Guest on Thursday night and then field day on Friday just to give a bit of a variety of how we're going to celebrate. So, oh, sorry, my phone is.
And kids are allowed to come on Friday. Is that right?
Yes, please
Okay.
bring your kids. It'll be fun. We're all gonna play games and hang out at Shelby Farms. So,
So happy hour on Thursday night, and then Friday, bring your families and your kiddos for field day on Friday. So lots of activities, lots of things going on at the office. If you come show up, I guarantee you it will be worth your while. All right. I am going to go pretty slow in this section because I want to make sure that y'all are getting this information and you're able to process it first and then implement it into your businesses. So we have done a deep dive into obviously AI and SEO and GEO, and I am learning a lot as I'm going through this material. And I want to make sure y'all are getting the same information I'm getting. Can everybody see my screen? Hopefully you can. But I'm going to chunk this down based on this playbook. So I'm in the AI playbook. I'm in the SEO versus GEO playbook. And I think this is important for y'all to understand. It says big idea. So the overarching theme here, SEO gets you listed. So search engine optimization gets you listed. So it's like you're getting your for me, I'm dating myself. You're getting your name and your company listed in the white pages, but on Google, right? And so it's getting listed GEO, which is AI, generative engine optimization gets you named, quoted, and recommended. And so the goal is to get recommended on GEO. So you're showing up in the quote unquote Google white pages, and then you are getting recommended due to GEO. Hopefully that makes sense. And so they talk about this as a long term play. So I want to chunk this down so that y'all can start actually executing on it and not shut down and get overwhelmed. Okay. So it talks about pros and cons of taking on a SEO/GEO strategy. The pro is you're future proofing your business, i.e., these are organic things that you can do so that you're creating a marketing funnel. When I say marketing funnel, who can tell me what a marketing funnel is? Anyone? Linda, what's a funnel?
Yeah, so it's a funnel that basically where you start at awareness, creating awareness around who you are, your business, with your services, your products, and it ends with them. It takes them through a couple of steps, but it ends with them basically purchasing with you
Okay.
in some sort of way.
So yeah, the goal is to get a bunch of people in your funnel. Look at it as like a funnel, right? You get a ton of people coming to your funnel. They want to come to what you're giving them, right? You're listed on SEO and they're coming through a marketing funnel and then they get to know you so much they decide they want to work with you because they built trust with you along the way, right? So think of it as like a big funnel. You want a bunch of people coming down the funnel, and then they're going to eventually transact with you, which is what SEO and GEO is. So you're future proofing your business so that you consistently create a pipeline and a funnel for people to want to do business with you, and they're coming to you, right? Then it has pros, lead generation potential. Obviously, the more people you have in your funnel, the more likely you'll have more people to call. You'll have more transactions due to it. I think this is a key piece in it right now. Your brand and your brand consistency. So we've talked about this a lot, but y'all have got to get very clear on what you want to be known for. And I would get very specific. So I would niche down into what you want to be known for and then create that brand consistency. I know Colette's come and spoke to us. If y'all are interested in having somebody create a brand, I know that she's booking clients, and I know other people are as well. But I would encourage you to decide, what do you want to be known for and what is your brand? So your brand colors, what's your tagline, all of that. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Is it actionable and tactical? So do you have step-by-step guidance, checklist, and examples that make implementation practical? So for me, my brand is Lyft, right? And so every week I have to do a few things. Number one, I have to record content, right? And then I have to take that content and take it to social media. It's probably the simplest way I could say that. But I have an entire spreadsheet that gives me the structure of my brand, what I'm going to be saying, what social media pieces are going to go out, and when, right? So make sure that it's actionable and tactical. So you need a strategy and a plan so that you can do it consistently. Flexibility. It says the playbook covers both new and existing websites and can scale with the size of a business. So we're going to talk about, optimizing your website. For me, I'm optimizing my Lyft website, which is right here, just so everybody can see it. I'm working, as you can tell, I'm working through it and constantly feeding it. So with SEO and GEO, you have to consistently feed it so that it is putting you up on Google and recommending you through AI. Metrics driven, which this is a journey that I'm still going down, is ways to measure my effectiveness, right? So like we have to audit the things that we put out there. So after I put out content, I do need to see what it's doing in terms of performance so that I can measure, do I need to change it up a little bit? Is my messaging matching my brand? All of those things. So looking at those back end metrics, which we're going to learn how to do that as we go through this playbook. Okay. And then the cons. This is a big one. Time and effort. This is why I didn't do it for 2 years. I needed a strategy and I needed steps to do it and break it down, which the nice thing with AI is y'all can take your brand, you can take your value proposition and what you want to be known for, all of those, and it will build out a system for you so you don't have to do it yourself. So you can use AI to do that. And then tech and comfort required. Okay, let me talk about who can help us with technology. Linda, who sets up our technology for us? Who do we pay through the office?
Valoroi Marketing sets it all up.
Correct. And then who can help us with command support?
Evan
Mm-hmm.
is our tech
Who's
tech
the instructor?
Wesley.
Wesley. Okay. So if y'all get stuck on any of these things, if you will let the office know, Nikki will be your point person, and then she can help guide you to who you need to talk to. So I don't want y'all just getting stuck because you're not tech enabled. I want to make sure that you're comfortable with where you need to go so that you can get these things set up. So we're going to talk about that. Delayed ROI. So delayed return on investment. I'm saying return on time because a lot of this is organic and you're putting a lot of time into it. It takes a while. So this is a long-term play. It's just like creating a geographic farm. Tell everybody it usually takes a year to get a return on a farm, and it probably is going to take a year for you to get a return on SEO and GEO. Maintenance burden, so annual audits, NAP updates, those types of things. You've got to make sure that you're consistently feeding it, which is why I'm constantly setting up, blogs and whatnot on my website. And then risk of overcomplication. This is a big one. I don't want y'all looking at the big picture and think you have to have it all done overnight. The goal is to do one thing, very small thing, for 15 minutes a day that then builds into incremental, massive results. Okay. So I want y'all to go. I'm asking y'all to go on this journey with me. I want you to go on this journey with me, and we're going to do a very deep dive into how to become searchable. But I want to pause for a minute. What are y'all hearing me say in terms of SEO and GEO? Somebody unmute themselves.
I heard you say if we get stuck, don't try to fight it out or give up. We have tech support and people to support us. And if we don't know the people, call the office and talk with Nikki, and she can help us get through it and take this journey with you.
Love that. Do not get stuck. We're not on an island. What else are you hearing me say?
I think what I heard you say that stood out that I think I want everyone to notice is the SEO has to come first. Like you have to show up first in general. Like you have to be somewhere. And then the GEO is where you build it to where now you're findable on AI. Like you have to be you have to be able on SEO first before you can ever show up on GEO.
Correct. So, and I want to make sure y'all all are optimizing your website. So what I find is a lot of y'all go and spend thousands of dollars on these custom websites. And while they look pretty, they're not showing up. So we have websites with KW that you can optimize with blogs and keywords for searches. And we're gonna learn all this and go down this journey together. But I just want to make sure y'all aren't just throwing money at things that you already have. It just may not be optimized. So it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little messy, and that's okay. That's how it always is. And that's exactly what I'm doing and the journey that I'm going down with this podcast. Some days I think I've nailed it, and the next day I'm like, that was a disaster, but I still post it. So all that to say is I look forward to going down this journey, learning with y'all. I've already started learning a lot doing the SEO and GEO. And my hope is that we can simplify it so that y'all can start creating a larger funnel for yourselves. So that's all I have today. Creative financing today at 11. You need it. One time isn't going to do the trick. Like I said, y'all need to consistently make sure you're feeding your brain with creative ways to put together deals and help our clients remove the red tape. Y'all make it a good one. Make it count. Appreciate you. Bye, everybody.